You want one? I can buy one of those. They're just pictures. Yeah, but wouldn't you like to have that on your wall? Wouldn't that be cool?
I remember how I got that on my wall on my computer.
It goes straight down the track and comes back.
Maybe mom was going to check it out.
I'm just saying your mom.
Two adults.
Yeah, we.
23.
You taking pictures of the tickets?
I can take pictures of everything.
Thank you. Enjoy. There's a depot's through here.
You want me to hold those? I'll stick them in my shirt pocket.
On that white one.
It's an old train. It's not going to move.
Get a snack.
Like I haven't. I still don't want to do any of those things. You might come by.
Hey, would you do me a favor? Would you go stand over there so they can take your picture?
Yeah, I don't care. No, I hope not. But I don't do things. I find them appalling.
Let me take your picture on your camera so that you can download it to your channel and stuff.
Every one of them. Because I'm like, I don't even
Really old one back there. Some of these trains you can go up in them.
We'll go back here and look at these too?
Sure.
Oh, that's an old one, huh?
Yeah, what is that?
That's an old train car. Illinois Terminal.
That great big thing. What's that thing that's nails and...
I picked one up.
There's a real train track back there.
Yeah, we're gonna take a train ride, buddy.
When?
They said they'll announce when the when the train comes, and we'll go get on it. We're gonna take a train ride.
This is an old train.
It's a little rusty out there, man.
Reminds me of the Worthington Railway Museum.
Yeah, it's a lot like that one, isn't it? Except they got train right here. Oh, that was really rusty.
Rusty.
check this out, Liam?
Yeah,
Might be dark.
I might fall.
Oh, wow.
Come check this out, Liam. It's a little passenger car.
Yeah. It
Oh,
puts
look
you
at
in
those
mind of a
old
bus. Didn't it put you in mind of a bus?
See something here.
What are all?
They might get phone like never seen before.
Oh, okay.
I didn't see what it looked like. That's an old Hey, Liam, why don't you let me take your picture with your camera?
No thanks.
Well, I'll take one of mine, okay? Liam on a passenger train. This would be awesome.
Illinois Terminal.
Where?
Picture him out the way on the train. You know, I mean, I like to see some of this stuff. I mean, some of the pictures of you having a good time.
You don't want my mugshot.
That's all right. You don't see too many of them like this.
Yeah, it was a passenger.
Hey, let's walk down this way, Liam. I think there's more stuff right here.
This one here, I'm not the hand covered.
I think that's a train.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to ride.
I think so. They'll be arriving in 8 minutes. I wonder if some of these trains they're rehabbing them or something.
Yeah, we gotta get going, buddy. We're gonna miss our train ride.
This is where the train ride's nice and smooth. This isn't the bump yet. We save that for later. So, as I said before, good afternoon to everybody and welcome to the Ohio Railway Museum. We've been located here in Old Worthington all the way since 1948, which is a long time to be running trains, I know. Back then, the passenger train was starting its decline. More people were buying their own cars, and more people were starting to take that fancy thingamajig called the airplane. Less and less people were taking the train, so unfortunately, more trains were starting to be scrapped. A lot of trains were sadly lost to history that way, but sadly, not the trains here at our museum. A group of rail fans, which is what we call train aficionados like myself, acquired an interurban car before it was scrapped. Now this was virtually unheard of. Nobody was really saving trains for museums or anything. So this gathered the attention of a lot of people. They started giving them messages. Well, hey, I bought a streetcar the other day. Can I have it work your place up in Worthington? Oh, sure. So as the years passed, they would get more and more trains. They'd get 2 steam engines, 2 electric locomotives, a few passenger cars, streetcars and interurbans. Eventually, this group had enough trains to start a museum. So eventually, this group called themselves the Ohio Railway Museum, and 69 years later, we're still here in Worthington. We've still got tons of trains, and we are still running them. Now, as we head out of the yard, you're going to be seeing our first destination on our journey today. Out to this side of the car, you're going to see what can only be described as some train jumping. Now, this does not belong to the museum, but actually our neighbor, the Silcott Locomotive Company. This company takes in old diesel locomotives to fix and restore them, which is what all the old parts are for. If you can name any part that goes on a diesel locomotive, I guarantee that you're going to guess it. From horns, bells, headlights, hoods, engines, trucks, wheels, frames, As soon as he takes and fixes them up, they go right back in those locomotives and they work just like new. In fact, a few times a year we'll even see our neighbor getting diesel locomotives delivered and taken from the neighboring freight railroad. And now as we're heading further down the line, if you folks would like to listen, we are going to be hearing our diesel locomotive horn as we go through our crossing. Just like the big freight trains, whenever we come through, we gotta let everybody know where we're going. So we ring the bell and we'll blow the horn. And so far we haven't had any accidents yet. Let's hope it stays that way. And now I'd like to direct your attention to the windows of the cars. We are crossing over a highlight of our trip, ladies and gentlemen. We are about to cross over the museum's bridge over Ohio State Route 161. Let's see if we can get any waves from passing cars, huh? Or in this case, a passing sky truck. Now this is when it gets scary, I will admit. Lots of cars right now. Now that we're across the bridge, welcome to the museum's South Yard, where we have our freight cars. We have 5 box cars, a flat car, and a hopper car. As you can see, the local teenagers have had a heyday with these cars sitting out here. But at this point, that graffiti actually helps protect the cars from the weather. So you know what? What's a little urban artwork? Now that we are out of the South Yard, we not noticed a drastic change in scenery from the suburbs of Worthington to basically out in the middle of the woods. Now this was typical of what railroads would do. While all the cars would get stuck in the traffic jams in the cities, the railroads would build their line around the city to save time on the route. Time that makes you wish we had that in Columbus still. Oh, but it's nice. The line we are currently on is actually the former Columbus, Delaware, and Marion interurban line. The CDNM existed from 1903 to 1933, but sadly didn't make it through the Great Depression. These tracks were here abandoned until World War II, when they were ripped up for the metal for the use in the war effort. However, the right-of-way, that means the ground where it's built up when the tracks are on, remained here. When that group of Railfans came along with their interurban car in 1948, they decided to relay the tracks. And as you can see, all these years later, we're still running trains. Now, speaking of tracks, you might have noticed we have neighboring freight railroad tracks next to us. There are 2 freight railroads that border the museum. The closest set of tracks is the Norfolk Southern Railroad. Those are the big black and white diesel engines with the horse on the side, as they call themselves the thoroughbred of transportation. The other railroad is the CSX Railroad. It's the big blue diesels with the yellow lettering. They don't run as much as Norfolk Southern on these lines, but we see them sometimes. Now, the record for trains on this line is about 30-something, so if we're lucky, we might actually see a freight train on our ride today. On our last run, we actually had 2 different ones passing, so if we're lucky, we might just get another one. Hopefully we will be. They seem to be busy today.
Why are we stopping?
Alright, everybody's mentioned you're right. We have stopped. Does anybody want to take a guess of why we stopped?
Because we're going back the other way.
Going back the other way, and we're at the end of line. Now, train. Oh, wait a minute, actually. We got a train. We got a freight train! And it So freight trains like that up there can carry just about anything you can imagine. In fact, I bet a lot of you boys and girls with toys at home, I bet your toys were once carried on trains. I bet they were. The neat part is, if you have model trains, that means they were once on a train too. That's the cool part. So as much as I would like to stand here and watch this train all day, I am a conductor, so I do have a schedule to keep, unfortunately. But we'll still be able to see the freight train as we head back north to the station. So same rules apply. Everybody stay in your seats and keep everything out the windows. Let's see what the rest of this train we will see when we're going back up to the station. 5060 ready for northbound traffic. Now this is where we might feel the bump, so watch out. Moving. Any second. Sometimes my timing's off. There we go. See, he just wanted to get you off guard. That's what he does. Get out of your way here. Oh, that's the end of it. Well, that worked out perfect with my timing.
You got it first all over.
So when it comes to trains, railroads, there are two major types of trains. The first is a freight train, which was what we just saw passing us. The second type is a passenger train, which is what we are on right now. This is a typical coach passenger car that was used on many railroads in the United States. It was also used in other countries too, as this car is special. This is our only car that was not originally built nor ran in the United States. Anybody want to take a guess where this car is from? Canada! Right you are! This is Canadian National Railway number 5060.
What?
It was built in 1937 by the Canadian Car Company, and as such, it worked on various trains across the country of Canada throughout its life. This is the newest car to the museum, as we acquired it in 2012 from a trade with a scenic railroad out in Colorado. That's why you're sitting in church view seats. They were originally in the middle, so all the folks riding could look out at the pretty Colorado mountains. We don't really have mountains here in Worthington, so we changed it around. Now, passenger cars can't call themselves. They need something to power them, which is where our diesel locomotive down there comes in. In fact, you can see the headlight peeking through the door down there. That is 65-ton diesel locomotive number 7178. It was built in 1943 by General General Electric and works for the United States Army Transportation Corps. The museum acquired the locomotive in 2010, and it has been our only diesel locomotive we have ever owned in the 69-year history of the museum. It's very special to us, so we've even given it a nickname. That's Little Roger the Diesel Engine. You've heard of Thomas the Steam Engine? We've got Roger the Diesel Engine. Now this is where Roger comes in very handy, because if you folks are looking at this into the car, you might notice we're going up a very steep hill to get back to the bridge. Well, Roger's a small engine. He's got just enough power to push himself and this pretty heavy passenger car of a 7.5% grade. For those who don't know the mumbo jumbo, that means it's a really, really steep hill. But once again, Roger's like a little engine that could, and we are back at the bridge. If you folks would like to look back out your window, we're about to cross over right now. Hey, we got more cars this time too. Sometimes people get away. If you don't get away from somebody though, don't worry. They're just jealous they're not on the train ride with you. Now that we're across the bridge, we're going to be going back through the crossing, and we're going to hear the whistle on the passenger car this time instead of Roger's horn. Lots of whistles, lots of horns, lots of bells, all part of the railroad. So now we're back on the way to the depot. We thank you folks for coming out during this lovely, almost summer day to ride with us. The Ohio Rail Museum is entirely a non-profit, all-volunteer organization. We are basically a bunch of lucky train fans that get to work with trains every week. We come up here on Saturdays and work on them, and then Sundays, those are our favorite days, we get to run them. Hey guys, I do need you to sit down. Thank you. Just don't want you to get hurt. Being an all-volunteer organization, we are always looking for new volunteers as well. If you have ever wanted to work on the real thing when it comes to trains, the life-size scale, so to speak, please ask our ladies in the depot for a volunteer application. We'd be more than happy to have you with us. No specialist skill sets are required, and we give you all the training on the job. Being a non-profit organization also means all proceeds from your ticket sales, gift shop items, and donations go right back into keeping these trains running for you guys and hopefully running for generations to come. As we head back into the yard, I'm going to be pointing out several things in our yard that your donations are helping to upkeep and keep running. There's that another bump, so we have to slow down as we enter the yard since we've got people out. We want to be safe for everybody. You guys hear that bell? That is coming from our other Roger's partner in crime, actually. Locomotive number 2 right there. You might see her right there with the little black engine with the big number 2 on the side. As I said, she is Roger's partner in crime. When Roger's not running the train, we've got number 2 running them. If you guys haven't already seen number 2, feel free to come down and come up in there. Our volunteer Rocky will be more than happy to assist you there, and feel free to come down there and ring that bell. Number 2 is a people locomotive. She loves having people come in behind her bell. So come down and say hi. I mentioned Roger, I mentioned number 2, but there's one more sweet little train that I haven't mentioned, and that's 64. Now before you guys got on the train, you probably saw a little orange streetcar. In fact, you might be able to kind of see it there as we're pulling up. That is 64. 64. 64 is one of our oldest cars. She's 93 this year, although if you ask me, she doesn't look a day over 50. Now 64 is almost fully operational for you guys to come out and enjoy her running. However, the winter wasn't so kind to her roof. When you're 93 years old, that wooden roof isn't going to hold up too well. So right now, our volunteers are working to hopefully have number 64 operating again by the end of this month. So again, folks, we thank you for coming out today, as again, proceeds from your ticket sales go right into working on number 64 there. If you'd like to help out 64 further, we also have a few donation boxes around. One at the end of the car there, and one in 64. Even loose pocket chains helps these cars. We'll wait for the final with this hard load here, and I will let you guys go on your way. That's it.
Come over this side. Stand right there in the middle. Take me a second again to get my camera set up.
Okay, you better hurry. I said you better hurry.
Said you better not hold on me. Here, hold your camera down. Here, hold it down like this. There you go. Oh, this is going to be a cool picture, Liam. You've got the train in the background. Ah, that's cool. Check yourself for this.
Yeah, that looks like what, Warfare?
What?
Trains. You're predictable, by the way. Boy, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
We'll be right back, okay?
Okay.
I know him too well.
This is a good TV show. There's a moving passenger. Let's see.
check this out, Liam?
Yeah.
Might be dark. I might fall.
Oh, wow.
Oh, check this out, Liam. It's a little passenger car.
Yeah. It
Oh,
put
look at
you in
those
mind of a
old
bus. Didn't it put you in mind of a bus?
Look at those old names. See something here.
What are all?
They might be funny. I've never seen them.
Oh, okay.
I've seen one that looked like this. Hey, Liam, why don't you let me take your picture with your camera?
No, no thanks.
Well, I'll take one of mine, okay? Liam on a passenger train. This would be awesome.
Illinois Terminal.
Where?
Picture him out the way on the train. Yeah, I mean, I like to see some of this stuff. I mean, send the picture of you having a good time.
You don't want my mugshot.
That's alright. You don't see too many of them like this. Or maybe it's that one you were talking about where you can get on and ring the bell. No, just leave them. There you go, buddy.
That's an old Canadian National car. But it doesn't have the logo on it. Wish it did.
He's talking to his viewers. Everybody do that, man.
Well, let's get down from there and go up there where that other train is. Now there's that sign, United States Railway.
Yeah, I saw that when we were on the train, and then when I looked in the window, I saw all those mail bags.
Yeah.
That's how I knew that was the one that I saw. You want to go over there?
Please come, I want to see you. Or you're gonna just walk across the tracks. Please come, please. Come on, TV show.
Come on, then.
Yes.
Come on, Chase. Just a little bit.
He stopped. There's a train on TV. Ooh, Kansas City, Southern Mexico. Yes.
He hit that car. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw Kansas City, Southern.
Yeah, that
Mexico.
car.
That's the same one Daddy saw when he went to get Sissy that day. Just like that.
But he hit a car.
Oh, really?
If you see that he's
Daddy.
stopping now.
It's not just a Kansas City, Southern. It's a Kansas City, Southern, Mexico.
Huh?
He hit a car though.
Oh, it's shaking. Shaking
Yeah.
TV.
Oh, it's because he's running.
This is rare. It's kind of like real life railfanning.
Yeah. He's alive for a fan.
That's
Wonder
what.
if they'll show
That's.
that again. Look where he hit the car.
Yep.
Car was going to cross in front of him. He pushed
It
it on down the line.
looks like a Mexican Kansas City 7.
Oh, you can bring your own train to run over that. I wish I'd thought of that. We brought one of your trains, buddy.
Let me see. Show me that.
A pencil sharpener.
Yep. I don't know what kind that is.
You open the back door to empty it out.
I want a good. What kind of train is that?
Look, these are probably about train wrecks.
Oh no.
That says it's a one-man timber tie used for lifting and positioning the railroad.
Oh man, it's too dark. I want better quality.
Bring your own training. Who these old chicken punchers, Liam? You want to stop one? Look at all the tools in there, Owen.
So here's another one for you.
I wonder why I keep doing that. That's too close. Yeah. Gotta charge it before it dies.
You have to charge it up so you can download your videos when you get
Oh,
home.
here's a flag. Did he not see that train coming? That slow truck not see that train coming?